know what a human is. And I don't see anybody, any kid, any teenager expressing this confusion that we don't even know what we're doing here. Everybody wants to know what you're doing when when you're in college, after college, when you're getting married, when you're doing this, that. What about what we are? And I'm honestly surprised because we don't know. We don't know anything, and yet nobody wants to know. We know our history. We know that we have evolved from animals, and yet nobody questions how we're living, how we're in a controlled environment. It's almost like we're living in a zoo, we're in cages. Nobody questions. We think that it's so normal, like it's so normalized that questioning this is sort of an anomaly. Why am I questioning? But why wouldn't I question? Humans have lost the plot, literally. And if you're like, okay, we don't know, we don't want to figure out, so we'll just feel these fleeting emotions, and that's what we need. If these fleeting emotions is all you want in life, and you don't want to actually figure out the significance or the essence of this life that you're given, then why don't you just put your brain in a vat? You want AI to do everything anyway. There's this famous philosophical experiment, which is called the brain in a vat experiment, where you essentially put your brain in a container that is connected to a computer that is feeding you perfect simulations all the time, and you're just laying on a bed. That's it. So you can experience being a famous writer, a famous actor. You can experience anything and everything, and it will feel real to you, but you will not be doing any of this. Right? Why don't you just do that then? Because nobody's trying to figure out anything anyway, and we just want to feel these superficial emotions. So why not just put our brain in a vat and let AI live the world? Because look at us, we let AI do everything. We don't care. And that's the truth. A lot of us don't care. Humans are so underdeveloped, they don't care. They are okay with listening to AI podcasts and AI music and AI art and AI this and that. Then why don't you just put your brain in a vat? Because if you're not truly interested in living, because if all you want to do is distract yourself, then why don't you just get done with it and put your brain in a vat? You will get all the feelings, all the superficial feelings you want. You want to be the most beautiful person, you will feel that. You want to be the biggest supermodel, you'll be that. But then what's the point? What's the point of any of this? Because it's the same thing. You're constantly engaging in all these fruitless actions and giving yourself so much pain and putting yourself through so much trauma. For what? For what?